Okay, did that work? What just happened? What just happened? So it's live on Twitch, and it is it live on YouTube? Both streams are working? Oh, it is. Hey, cool. Little delay. Well, yeah, I'm not expecting it to be super great right now. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. So I gotta mess with the settings. Maybe I can drop the quality a little bit. How do I drop the quality? Little delay is not so bad. But why can I not control the bitrate? Why can't I control this? What is this? What is this stream even doing? Okay, so here's the downside. Is what chat am I looking at? What chat am I looking at? I'm looking at hi Ali. Hi. I think right now I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Due to this restream program. The thing is, I can't look at both chats. I can't look at Twitch chat and YouTube chat at the same time, and I don't know how to do that. I think I have to open a second window here. Hello, I don't know. Okay, so I guess I can do it that way. I can, oh man, really? Really? Okay. Okay, so if I do that, then I can look at two different chats at once, and this kind of works? Okay, let us see here. Please come follow me on Twitch. I'm going to stream on both then for a little bit and try to oh gosh, what's going on? Oh my gosh, this chat box is loading both of them at the same time. That is crazy. That is so crazy. How is it supposed to do that? Oh, that's gonna be super distracting. Hi random. I'm doing good. I am so tired today, but I gotta figure this out. Okay, so I am. Seems like it's working to the best of my knowledge. Can somebody follow and can someone unfollow and follow on Twitch right now? I need to make sure this alert is working. Blake, I am testing. Blake, I'm actually streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now. I'm not actually streaming to play. I'm streaming to test things. What the hell? Alright, we'll go with this one. What is the difference between tapping and being offline? Tapping gets you like 3 times as much resources as being offline. But you can only tap for about 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, and then it stops getting you extra resources. Please, everybody that's watching, come follow on Twitch. I'm only streaming on YouTube for now to get people to move over, because you know, not enough people are reading the YouTube notice to move over to the Twitch account. The stream is live on Twitch right now as we speak. I'm trying to get everything over there. Hopefully this works. I really want to be able to use Twitch. You accidentally summoned 6. How about just idling and not tapping? That is, I think, slower. I mean, I don't know, actually. Idling and not tapping, I think, is a bad idea, because that way, if you get a goblin or a raid monster, you won't be able to kill it. Blake, are you sure you can't complete it? Because if you pull in Heaven and Hell, you'll be able to do it. I mean, you'll get 1 free Dark Judge just from pulling, and then all you need is 1 more 5-star. That's not so bad. What stream info does this update? God. You can't complete the event. You're kinda... I don't know. I mean, the best is not to pull. Hi, Boncho Jake. The best is not to pull at all if you can't finish it. Although I want to... I really want to pull on this account. I'm so close. I'm really close. Oops, wrong one. The problem is I need to buy the the card, otherwise I have no chance. And then even if I buy it, I can only finish it on like the last day. Alright, so damn it! My Twitch alert is not working. What if I... My thingy is not working. Lame. Lame. I think there's some stuff about logging in and out of Twitch before doing it. And actually, what happened? That message didn't show up in here. Monk Bayar, the problem with that is he messed up and he can't finish Heaven and Hell. Do I have Touch of the Goddess? I do not. I don't have any of these new artifacts, actually. I got super lucky with this because I pulled it from this thingy, from an unbound set of shards, but huh. How does it choose people's colors in here? everybody watching, please make sure you're following on Twitch. Twitch alerts don't seem to be working right now, but hopefully if I stream only on Twitch, then they will work. I think because I'm going to restream right now, it's not working entirely. It may be a worse bone grip, but I'd rather have one scorching sun than no scorching sun. So I'm not complaining. Why Twitch? Because it does highlights and stuff like that. Because if I finish streaming, I can actually go back into my Twitch stream and cut out a thing. And you know what else is, people like the users, you can go back and make like 30-second clips on your own. So like even other people can make funny clips for you know, of something that happens or something like that. Like if, I don't know, if something funny happens in the background, you can clip it yourself if I don't. It's a lot more friendly for making highlight videos. If you go back into my history on this account, I've only got 3 videos uploaded, but like I managed to cut those videos out of Twitch streams, and that's way easier than doing it through, like, on my own, downloading it, recording it, and then re-encoding it and clipping it. It's way easier. So, you know, for my sake, I much prefer to do it that way. Yeah. No, I mean Twitch is better for streaming. That's just how it is. Like it's much more built for that. It's much more friendly. Oh crap. Are you kidding me? No way. Come back here. Come back here. I'm going to fight you again. No way. Boncho Jake, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to slowly get that going. I'm trying. See, the only reason I'm dual streaming right now is because most people do not know about my Twitch, and you know, I've been putting out notices constantly. Check record? What? Next event, should you pull and convert for Luna? I don't know. The problem is if you pull for one unit, it's a terrible idea, because pulling for one unit is only when you're like super desperate for one final thing to up it. But since you have more options, you're better off just pulling in like Heaven and Hell and converting from there. Kimi o shinjiteru. I appreciate that. I didn't know about that revenge option actually, but I beat him anyway, so the point is a little bit moot. God, I got knocked all the way down to 6th. I don't get how these people are so much. Is it they just have better 10 stars, I guess. Like, my 10-star team is not bad. It's just somehow not good enough. I guess if I could swap you for an undead, I would get an Aura, right? Oh, but I can't give up a Verthandi that easily. Welcome back, Cruz. Blake, probably tons. Just remember, I don't know, you can always get her from here. I don't suggest focusing your miracle eyes on her, because she's good, but Heaven and Hell are better. So it's better to think about that. Think long term. Don't think short term. That's the important thing. these costing 3 million? Why are these costing 3 million? Oh god. I can't afford that. I can't afford anything. I'm completely broke right now. Wait, Blake, it took you that long? I mean, you need to be doing this, because if you don't, it hurts. You can't get them easily. That's terrible odds. I'm sure. No way. No way. No way you never got any of those. That's some insanely bad luck. Spin and complete hero missions. What is the highest level of the third skill? I believe they're all 20. Actually, if you want to see Mech Pro, there is no best right now. I don't think there's a best, because it could be like Valkyrie. Actually, it could be like Ultima, Freya, Medusa, Lindbergh, Shudmel, Luna. That's a pretty solid one. Also, Ali, if you do preview right here, you can see like the max stats. So it's 20. 120, 20, 20, 20. I don't think right now there's no such thing as like a best team, because at this point, the stage that where we are in, because the meta is going towards crowd control, it's all luck. So anybody that has Tears of the Goddess, or is just like, if my Freya gets her skill off and I petrify you, I win. If I don't petrify you, I lose. That's all it is. Rulia, Ripper, Aiden, Medusa, Monkey King, Freya. Rulia, Ripper, Aiden, Medusa, Monkey King, Freya. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, for Freya, you definitely want speed. My Freya has a terrible rune right now. She's not equipped to go, but I did get the right rune on Luna. You want speed on Luna for sure. Bancho Jake, Sekiro is gonna take me a long time, so I don't imagine that'll be an issue, but I do have Resident Evil 7 that I want to do afterwards. Monkey King, Nameless King, Grithondi, Freya, Luna, and Mars. The thing about that Mech Pro is that you have no aura. If you're gonna go end-to-end game, like getting some sort of an aura is like the best thing that you can do, and that one doesn't have one. Honestly, Nameless King is not that great anyway, so you have you have 3 heaven units. At that point, you might as well replace the Luna with another hell, like a Zexanoth, and then get an aura. Did you need to change Rulia? Well, if you're going to use Ripper, I think you should use Shudmel instead of Ripper, and then Scarlet instead of Rulia. That would be better. But yeah, Shudmel, Aiden. Because if you have Aiden, then you don't need Bloodtooth, because you already have an assassin. Although, if you use Bloodtooth, then you can use Shootmail and Reaper instead. But, I mean, obviously that's going to be really hard to get from where you are. Luna with Chessie and Tears of the Goddess. So signs are pointing to Mars with Tears of the Goddess being better, probably because of his 4-man stun. I'm gonna copy and paste the Twitch one more time. Oops, that's not it. Where is my Twitch channel? Oops. What am I doing? I am testing. I am currently streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. I am trying to get people to move over to Twitch. I'm not planning to like do a serious stream. Please, everybody move over to Twitch. I want to mainly stream there instead of YouTube. Is it possible to get skins without paying real money? No. It's possible to get the free skin, the quote-unquote free skins, the ones that you can buy, like this. These are the only ones you can get, but like these you can't get without spending money. Like you can only get these skin points from like spending $70 or $100. I don't know. Looks like you can't buy one right now, but I think it's usually $100 to get it. Prison Break Season 3. Oh man. I think I'm in Prison Break Season 4, but the series is dragging on so long that I kind of quit. Like it just keeps repeating the same story over and over and over and over. And so like I eventually kind of gave up on it a bit. Some events? No, you can't ever get the paid skins through events. They never give you those. Only you have to pay for them. The regular ones, 10-star Lindbergh or Zexnoth, I don't know. Stun, Petrify, and Silence are similar. Technically Silence is worse because Silence, they still get to do a regular attack versus Stun or Petrify where they don't. Also, Stun and Petrify, you can have people that do extra damage that are stunned and petrified, but Silence, there's no such skill that does extra damage to silenced enemies. So technically of those, Silence is the worst. However, Silence is easier to find, especially when you're looking at like Shootmail, who is just faster than everybody and silences 4 people at once. I've never seen either Zexanoth or Lindbergh. There's someone in Discord that almost has a 10-star Lindbergh. He has a 6-star and 2 dupes, so he just needs 1 more and fodder. So he's close. I don't think my follower alert is working. I wouldn't say vast, but I have been playing this game since the beginning, so like I know pretty much what all the good units do, at least. Doesn't mean I can get them, but I know what I want to do. Bruno, you can set notifications for Twitch. There are plenty of ways to get notifications for that. You can control it the same way as YouTube. Okay, thanks Cruz. Thanks for watching. It'll be the same thing. It'll pop up like on a phone or an email or like a... If you have the Twitch app installed on your phone, it should pop up something. It should be just as fast or faster. perhaps more reliable than YouTube notifications. Gerald Tesla combo is tried and true, it's just not overpowering. Although, you know what, at 10 stars it might not be so terrible because Tesla has a very high percentage of stun at 10 stars. He hits 4 people with like I think he hits 4 people with 50% to stun. So he's not that bad. Oh, Monkey King, Rillia, Aiden, Ripper, Medusa, Freyr. Honestly, as long as you have Monkey King in front, the rest doesn't matter. You don't have someone that that modifies anything based on front or back. So really, you can move it around and play with it and see who survives longer in what position. I mean, actually, you may want to put Aiden in the back just because he can survive longer. So you want to keep someone with a higher. You want to keep at least someone with a high survival rate in the back, so that they don't wipe out your back and go straight to the front. And Ripper is much weaker. But really, you're free to move it around all you want. Just watch your replays and pay attention to who's dying first and why, and then, you know, move it around based on that. And, you know, that's the answer to Den of Secrets, is so many times, if the battle looks impossible, all you gotta do is move one person one space and the whole battle changes. Blake, I don't understand. Everywhere people ask about guild tech and we always say cleric speed, cleric speed, cleric speed, and somehow your server missed the notice. Cleric speed is like ultra important. Yeah, Monk Bayar, I mean, if you're gonna do it now, is the best, probably the best hero you can get out of up chest. I don't believe there's any other heaven or hell units that are ever in up chest, and therefore the idea is good. Crit rate, hit rate, and crit damage. Crit rate is when you hit someone, it's the percentage of landing a critical. Crit damage is how much damage is added on when you're critical, and then hit rate is goes against their dodge rate, and it depends on whether or not you miss. The thing about hit rate is if you miss, you don't get 50 energy. Like you get you know, look at Freya right here. She has 0 energy. If she hits someone, she gets 50. She hits again, she gets 50 more, and then on the 3rd turn she fires her skill, right? But if she misses because her hit rate is too low, she will get 0 energy, and therefore that delays her an entire turn to fire her skill. So hit rate is a thing, but there are not enough people that really have high dodges that you'll ever actually need to up your hit rate. Like, the only time that would really matter is if they had a dodge tank like Mulan, but those are so rare. Very few people have Mulan tanks, like, anywhere, aside from, you know, a couple of rich people that are just fooling around because they got a lot of money and a lot of 10 stars. But for the most part, nobody's really using them, so you don't really have to worry about hit rate. Crit rate, crit damage also there are better things to upgrade than those. They're good for guild tech because they're permanent upgrades, but as far as runes or artifacts to up them, not important. As far as speed, the way that speed works is every round, all 12 people attack once. Just one time. Speed dictates the speed, the order in which they attack. So the highest speed goes first. Hi, Javi. And so by having higher speed, you can guarantee that if you have the exact same unit, like if we both have a level 250 Luna, and I have a speed artifact on her and you don't, I hit first. That means I fire my skill first. That means I can silence you before you can ever fire a skill. At endgame, that becomes ultra critical and is something that you really have to think about, but until you reach like 9 to 10 stars, it's not important. You'll see the endgame people that that we will that people, oh my god, no, go away, stop. That you'll see endgame people talking about re-rolling their rune over and over and over to get a speed rune, and you know, it's only important at the very end. If I have like a 5-star, 7-star Luna, I don't care about speed rune, it's not important. But at 10-star, she needs it. Freya, you know, I discussed this on Monday. I don't know if she has legs or not, but then considering that Verthandi is her mother, it kind of makes sense, right? If Verthandi doesn't have legs, maybe that's why Freya doesn't have legs. Right? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Monkey, Bloodtooth, Medusa, Freya, Aiden. What? 2 Aidens? Shoot Mel is way better than... You don't need two Aidens. That's for sure. Okay, Rector? Let's see about that. Is that her skirt open? Oh god. Is her skirt open? That doesn't really look like her skirt is open, I gotta say. It just looks like light. That just blanked the chat. Good job. Also, there's one other place you can see Freya, but I think you can't do it right now. And that's in Team Arena in the loading screen. This Freya right here, you can see a lot of her, but I don't think you can see it right now. What? Erd is her mom? Did I read that wrong all this time? I guess I read that wrong. Yeah, Verthandi's the aunt. Huh. Puppet Maid. Lionheart, Puppet Maid, Reaper, Shootmel, Vivienne, Hester. Reaper at 5 stars is actually terrible. You probably shouldn't use him. Probably shouldn't use him. Haha, Wakanda forever. How beneficial is being in a top guild? The benefits from being in a top guild are, if you place better in Guild Wars, you get better rewards. Actually, Guild War placement is not important. The finals reward is kind of the main goal. Mech Pro, it depends on what you want from them. If you want the best healer, it's actually Dro. If you want the best damage, it's Verthandi. If you want the most utility and like multi-purpose usage, it's Shudmel. So actually, there's no such thing as a best cleric right now. It kind of depends on what you're doing. And then to add a layer on top of that, if you're fighting a Shudmel, Dro is better because Dro can silence Shudmel before she can do anything. You have a Belial and a Centaur. I would swap Centaur for Reaper, yes. Actually, what does 5-star Centaur look like? Yeah, you should use Centaur over... Let me see. Because the thing about Reaper is, the thing that makes Reaper great is his death damage. Because 6-star Reaper... Where the heck is he? Because Reaper has this. When he dies, he does a bunch of attack to everybody. But the thing is, at 5-star, he doesn't have that. At 5-star, he doesn't have that death damage. So it makes him just a damage dealing mage, and therefore if you have like a better character, you should absolutely use them. Let me see. Lone Hero, Amy, Ogre, Puppet Maid, Morgenstern, Arel. I'm assuming you're a very new player, and therefore like there's nothing to recommend. You just gotta use whoever you get. Like any new 5-star you get, just check them out and see like how their skill does and if they're a good fit to your team. But really, when your team is 4 and 5-star, you can use pretty much anybody. It's when you want to go beyond that that you need to start focusing and using better characters. Mech Pro, that's the goal. Anything you need to know. Can you Damien, 6-star X-Death or Foreign? Is it worth it? Neither of them is good. Maybe Foreign is probably going to be better as a 6-star, but it's not. He's not great. Neither of those is really going to be a good 6-star that's going to carry you far and upgrade your team damage a lot. So I don't know. It might be better to hold off, but if you really want the upgrade, then probably Foreign because of his healing, because of his freeze. Undead team: Walnir, Reaper, Shud, Ripper, Aiden, Gerald, I guess. Ripper only is good versus friends bosses. He's not good anywhere else. So I guess I could see it because early on all the battles tend to go until 7 or 8 rounds, and therefore if you're using X-Death, that's not a bad idea because his burn is going to stack like crazy over 8 rounds. So he might be a strong early 6-star. Okay, yeah, I get that. So probably X-Death is better then. I mean, he's not going to carry you super far. That's the problem. He's not super powerful. But he's better than nothing. Hi, JPlay. Just a reminder, I am dual streaming right now across Twitch and YouTube. Please come watch on Twitch. I'm going to keep double streaming for a little bit while longer, but I am aiming to move my main streaming platform to Twitch. I would like to use that one as my primary stream. If you get Freya, so actually 5-star Freya is actually not that great. Her skill only hits 4 people. So, and I'm not sure, maybe her percentage to petrify is lower. So she's actually not too amazing at 5 stars. So that's something to think about. 5-star Freya hits 4 people with a 20% chance to petrify, versus 6-star hits all people with a 20% to petrify. Oh, Hey, thank you, Rector. How did you set an icon? Direct Relief Charity 2018. Cool. So my Twitch alert works. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. I like that. Rector YouTube and Rector non-YouTube. Interesting. But yes, I am trying to make Twitch my primary platform, so please move over there. Should you 8-star loyal chicken? If you could 8-star loyal chicken, I want to see it, man. I would pay to see an 8-star loyal chicken. Oh, by the way, another thing about Twitch is with oh, how do I get affiliated? Is that a thing? Well, I gotta move people over. I gotta get like people watching. So I'm kind of, you know, working on that. Donating bits is not the goal right now. Wait, Dark Stallion. What? What did you ask too? Did I miss you to say something? Okay, replacing Lone Hero with Tesla and Amy with Orphe. Amy is actually pretty strong early on. If you're gonna replace anyone with Orphe, it probably should be Morgenstern or Aurel. Actually, or Ogre. But doesn't Ogre heal? I'm not sure. Which one was I talking about? Boomin B. He's a friend. He's a guildmate. He's in my guild. Thanks for follows. Oh my god, I have it too small and I can't read it. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I can't read it, and therefore I should like put it up here or something. One sec. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make it so that I can actually read it. Okay, so Reaper. Ripper versus Reaper. Ripper is the best versus Friends boss. Reaper is just a solid damage dealer. Reaper is also terrible at 5 stars. Mech Pro, you asked about Boomin B. Oh, whoops. I forgot my auto click is still on. Boomin B is right here on my friends list. He is a friend, and he is in my guild. Oops. He is... No, damn it. He is in my guild, and he wrecks all of us in damage. That crazy man. Crazy, crazy man. Is Aiden worth investing in? Yes. David, the reason for that is because Friends bosses are actually very weak. So almost any battle you do versus a Friends boss is gonna go all the way to round 15. So, and then guild bosses, my guild boss fights end at like round 5, 6. So they die. So for that, anybody that does long damage that does repeated DOT, like, because all of Ripper's skills do 5 turns of poison, so they stack like crazy, and it keeps going all the way to the end, round 15, and so therefore he does way more damage than anyone else. Okay, Dark Stallion, I'm looking at so many things right now. I'm sorry. Building up Rulia. Any countermeasure for Rulia? There actually is no countermeasure for Rulia except to lower her attack. At the very beginning of the game, when she's 5 to 7 stars, it's actually very, very hard to get through her. She's almost impossible to kill, because unless you have like a strong attack team, you just can't pass her healing. So the answer is then you're going to need people with a lot of burst damage, and maybe the only answer is a good assassin. That's Does Ripper suck? He doesn't suck. He's not useful 90% of the time, but that 10% of the time, he's really, really, really good. So, okay, oh my god, I'm going to turn this off. So, the thing that you need to notice is, when I use Ripper, like I made a 9-star Ripper, I use him for Friends Boss, but I don't use him anywhere else. David, the other answer actually is just to not fight her. Or not David, Dark Stallion. The other answer is just to avoid Brillias, because if you see one and your team is not strong enough to kill her, you have no chance. There's really... The only answer is to get your own, and even then, that just means that you're going to time out. So yeah, there's nothing else to it. Nan, you have 30 eyes. I don't think it's worth it to pull. You could pull 20 and stop, or you could pull none and save them for later. Both of those are valid options. Ripper was not a good one to take to 7 stars. I'm sorry. That's cool, Gaming Yang. I'm still trying to get this stuff all ironed out. I don't hate Dark Stallion. I'm just reading like multiple chats at once, because now I have 2 chats to read, because like I said, I'm streaming simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube. I can't... They're not in the same box. They're in 2 different windows, so I kind of have to control like where I'm reading back and forth. And you know, then I'm trying to, you know, figure everything out on Streamlabs to work. Oh, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Why am I so good? I don't know that it's good, I just have more experience. The answer to 4 Verthondis is silence. Silence, stun, crowd control, something. Petrify them, stop them from healing. Or use a whole lot of clerics and out-heal them. When you get to like super higher den levels where they just heal like crazy, really that's the only answer you've got, is you have to stop them from healing. And that's your only option. You really have no other way to do it. What's the best assassin? It's gonna be probably... See, that's not a fair question, actually. Because, it's gonna be Lindbergh. Heaven and Hell are always gonna kill that. But if I were to take Heaven and Hell out of the equation, then it's probably Aiden. Well, they have different things, right? Aiden is good as like a general purpose damage dealer. Bloodtooth is good against stronger enemies because he drains their attack, and he heals. He's also good against weaker enemies because he heals himself, but he's not, you know, if you're evenly matched and stuff like that, I think Aiden will do more damage. Bloodtooth does very good targeted damage, but Aiden's got that bleed, right? But, you know, if you're gonna count Heaven and Hell, then it's Lindbergh for sure. Zexanoth is still bugged. He's got that thing where if you attack him, he doesn't steal the energy, and therefore, like, he doesn't work right, and so he's not very good right now. Blake, the Discord has said that 10-star Aiden is amazing. Like, do I prefer Scarlet or Medusa? You know, I used Scarlet from the very beginning, so I like Scarlet. I've never had a chance to use Medusa, but the new Medusa is crazy good. So she apparently she outsims Scarlet by a large margin. Like, if you put her in fantasy battles in all the same situations as Scarlet, Medusa does better. So it's claimed. So probably Medusa, but like I said, I haven't had a chance to use her because mine is not 10-star yet. Someday. Someday. I have the dupes, I just don't have the fodder or the flags. Aiden, Ripper, or Demon Hunter? It's not even a comparison. First of all, Demon Fighter, right? You mean Demon Fighter? Demon Fighter does not go to 10 stars, so by default, she's useless, right? She stops at 9. So, like, by default, she cannot be a comparison. Ripper is, like I said, Ripper is only good for friends bosses. He's good nowhere else. So, sadly... Is Aiden squishy? I don't know. Like, I've never had a chance to use him. By the numbers, his damage is insane. But I guess at the very, very top end, he falls off then because he's like, people gotta die or something. Oh, L asked about resources as being free to play. The easiest answer is make sure you are auto-clicking. If you are on Android, make sure you're using an emulator like Nox Player and you're auto-clicking, because the amount of resources that you get from doing this is not negligible. It's actually quite a lot. So it's very, very worth it to do that. Otherwise, it's worth it to actually buy alchemy early on if you've got some spare gems, because the money is pretty worth it. It's worth it to, if you're in Planet Trial, if you're playing Planet Trial, the early store levels, if there is any purple in the first few store levels, it's always worth it to buy it because it's very cheap. It's 150,000 gold per 100,000 purple, so that was a very, very good that's a very, very good investment. Gold souls you can buy in the shop. They show up here for a decent price. On iOS, no. Or I mean, people have said there is, but I don't know one. It's not a program. It's like there's an app that you can do it. You probably have to look it up, but I believe you need to jailbreak your phone to put it on there. Nitro Dax, I'm using this. Hold on. I'm using Nox Player Android emulator. That's the best one for Windows. And so if you're using Android, you can use that. And then you can, you know, like me, I'm playing on PC, you can see my mouse, and you can auto-click and get a lot of resources out of that. Very, very well worth it if you can do it. You only need to auto-click for 4 to 5 hours, so you can leave it overnight. If you're using Nox, you can actually set it to auto-click for 4 to 5 hours and then restart it so that it's not auto-clicking past your maximum time and not wasting effort. Is Ultima worth 6-starring? Yes and no. Ultima is very good, but he's not good early on. He's only good if the rest of your team is strong, because what Ultima does is he powers up your backline. When he goes to 50%, your backline gains, like, or no, your whole team gets 20% attack, and then if he gets a skill off, your backline gets faster. So if the rest of your team is not strong, then using Ultima is not worth it. $35 times and you got 2 5-star megas. Well, let me see. You have a 4% chance of a 5-star. So you had a 14% chance, or your average was to get 1.4. So actually, to get 2 megas is not bad. Did I subscribe to PewDiePie? No, I did not. I still don't understand what's so great about him, to be honest. I'm not really a big YouTube. I don't watch a lot of YouTube stuff. You open 50 and you got 3 puppet maids. Hey, you're doing better than the average. The puppet maids are, you only have a 4% chance. You can only see one cat, Gaming Yang. The other cat is not in the room right now. Oh, whoops, hold on. I can't even see what I'm looking at here. So one cat is right here sleeping. That's me rubbing her nose. The other cat is sleeping in the other room. So I can't go get him right now. Is it worth 6-starring Hester? Yes. Hester is actually pretty strong. On my alt account, I'm using Hester. She does very high damage and she petrifies the backline, but she also kind of has low HP, so she doesn't scale well to like end game, but she is strong. She's pretty strong to use like early on. She won't let you down. Should you 6-star Tiger King because you've been stuck? 6-starring Tiger King is iffy because are you struggling for a tank? Because upgrading Tiger King honestly is not going to give you any progress. His damage is not good enough that like making him 6 stars is going to instantly make you kill stronger things. Miracle Eye was Dro instead of Valkyrie. Yeah, it would be nice if it was Dro. 10-star Hester is a sleeper. Nobody really knows, but she seems to be pretty good because of her skill damage buff. Rulia to 10 stars, no. She's not worth it to take the 10 stars. You should take someone else. You shouldn't take Rulia or Minotaur. You should get one of the better tanks in Grand or Vedvasir. 9-star Mega versus Hester. That's a tough one, actually. Probably Hester. Do I play Idle Heroes? No. Can you do like I look on team? My opinion on Tesla is average. He stuns pretty well, but his HP isn't great, his damage isn't great, his speed isn't great, so he's like mediocre. He's kind of a stun machine, but he's nothing special. This sleeping cat is Amelia, actually. Usually it's Teddy sleeping here, but for some reason today I got Amelia. It's pretty random. Too bad. Can I look at teams on my community? Well, we discuss team composition on Discord a lot, actually. So there is a lot of discussion on who's doing better with what heroes. The problem is that, you know, since it's luck based, other people, I can't get the same heroes that they get because, you know, I didn't pull them, or, you know, I didn't put the money in to get more tries, kind of a thing. So I can only use what I can use, and, you know, even if they're doing better, it doesn't mean that I can match their team, because if I don't have the heroes, I can't do it. Lexar is supposed to be super crazy because of his damage. So if you can 10-star him, you might have a serious monster on your hands. He's gonna one-shot someone with every single skill he fires. Yes, Michael, Hester is a great addition to that. However, Michael, you need to realize... Oh, no. Hester is faster than Freya, so yeah, she would go first, and she would make sure that Medusa gets her extra damage off. So yeah, it would be pretty good. The problem is that by using Hester in that combination, you're giving up Shudmel, who is way better overall. So if you never had a chance to use Shudmel, then yes, go ahead and throw in Hester. But you know, it's not. There's issues with that too, right? What the hell is this heart? I got a heart icon. Centaur or Vejvasir? Hi Arza. Centaur or Vejvasir is very that's not a fair comparison because one's a damage dealer and one's a tank. If you need a tank, Vejvasir is the second best tank in the game. If you need damage, Centaur is mediocre. But it depends on what you need. Chad, if you look on the upper left of the video screen, it will tell you what the next event is. Minotaur at 10 stars, no, not great. He's not as good as the other elven tanks. My dream team, you know what? I pretty much have my dream team, almost. My team right now is going to be this. I'm planning to replace Luna or Centaur with Luna. And eventually, I want to replace Scarlet with Medusa, and then I'm going to replace Freya or so my dream team will be this. Will be my dream team right here. So Ultima, Verthandi, Freya, Medusa, Luna, Shudmel. It's going to be crazy crowd control all day long. I've got good Petrify, I've got good Silence, and I've got good damage. So yeah, this is my dream team. I'm working on it. Luna's not max level. I need dupes and levels on Medusa. Or not dupes. I need fodder and flags for Medusa. And I need 1 copy of Ultima. I mean, the thing about full heaven and hell is, while it's okay to be your dream team, I prefer not to dream so high that it's out of my reach. I prefer to dream of something that I can actually get to in a somewhat reasonable amount of time, which I'm actually very close to doing. Like Medusa, I already have 2 dupes. I have a dupe here and I have a dupe in shards. Ultima, I have 1 dupe in shards, so it's like I can get there. This is a dream team that I can have and I can be really good with and I can legitimately get and use. It's not a dream team that I'm never going to get without spending $1,000 on, or more, probably more. Aiden or Hester? Probably Aiden. Hard to say. I think Hester is actually going to be pretty bad at 9 stars because she's so low HP. So you might want to keep that in mind. She is a glass cannon. She will die very quickly. Does my chest sleep after a few hours of tapping? No, it does not. That, for some reason, like, I don't know. If you click on it and then pick it up and then sometimes it sleeps. But no, I've never really had a problem with it. The best alliance... Okay, Minotaur or Lion King? Does that mean Tiger King? Tiger King is actually terrible. He's decently defensive, but he's not... He doesn't heal well. He doesn't have... His damage is decent, but like he's not as good of a tank as Minotaur. Minotaur is much better. Best alliance heroes at 10 is, like you said, Valkyrie and Ultima. Hi Goose. Freya is better than Monkey King. In the current meta of crowd control, Freya turns out to be much more powerful than Monkey King because of her 6-man Petrify. However, that is very reliant on you maxing out a cleric as your tank or having another tank. Monkey King is still the best tank in the game, and therefore, if you're not using him, you need another tank. And if you don't have one, then you better use Monkey King instead of Freya. Minjay, there is an upper limit. Like, there is a point at which you tap and you don't get anything. So, at that point, you're better off closing the game and just letting it idle. Mikun 5 stars? No, I don't think he's great. Preparing for the next event. The next event is Miracle Eyes, so really, it's only buying Miracle Eyes. How did Freya sim up to Monkey King? She simmed higher, I think. Let me take a look. Wow, thank you, Dark Stallion. Wait. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. This is so dumb. Alright, we'll go with that for now. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm getting overwhelmed right now. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm sorry, Arza. I'm like running around trying to click on a whole bunch of different things at once. Give me a sec. I didn't expect the questions to come so fast. Blake, I am looking up the PvP tier list. And Mars or Freya simmed at 5th or 4th. Monkey King actually simmed all the way down at 14th. So Freya did way better. It's because right now that Petrify is king. Is absolutely king. Petrify, all the hard crowd controls are simming at the top because, you know, they control the team so much better. Okay. Should you spend eyes on Heaven and Hell or Undead? It actually depends on where you are in the game. If you're very early in the game, it's okay to spend in other factions, but once your team starts getting to like 6 or 7 stars, most efficient is to pull in Heaven and Hell, because you can't get, that's the only way that you're going to get fodder to level people. If you're trying to get like a Verthandi up, the only way to get them is by pulling Miracle Eyes. Because if you pull from chests, honestly, it's the same odd, it's really crappy odds to get Heaven and Hell really anywhere else. Glen Chi, triple cleric team. Let me show you my team again. Take a look at this team, Glen Chi, and tell me what you notice. Because if you pay very close attention, you will see Ultima is a cleric, Verthandi is a cleric, and Shudmel is a cleric. So a triple cleric team is fully viable. The only counter to clerics is Saw Machine, and because Saw Machine is so slow, he's actually not a counter to clerics. So, like, a triple cleric team, totally viable. The only limitation, of course, is the ever impossible cleric licenses. But if you can get licenses, if you focus on licenses, a triple cleric team absolutely is perfectly okay. I'm working on 3 clerics. I'm working on 1 wanderer, 2 wanderers, and 1 warrior. But nobody has anti-wanderer damage. How much USD is that? What are you asking, Goose? How much money have I put into this account? I've put like $100, $130, $150 into this account. I don't know, not a crazy amount. Or were you asking about the donation? I assume that... You know, I don't even know what currency that donation was in, come to think of it. It's 560. It is Indian rupees. I've never seen that currency before. What country am I from? I'm from the US. I'm in Los Angeles. So you can use a 6 cleric team? Absolutely, yes you could. It would be impossible to get the flags to actually get 6 10-star clerics, but it's fully viable. Why is Vedrasir so good at tank? The reason is because when he gets to low HP, he does this thing where he heals 400% of attack 3 rounds. And what that means is that this guy heals almost his entire life back in 3 rounds. Oh yeah, it actually increases his attack by 80%. So he heals like crazy when he gets to 50%, which means that if you use him in Expedition, he's super broken because this will go off every single battle. It shouldn't, but it does. So if he gets this much healing every single battle, he is very hard to kill. He really is the Expedition King, and in general, he's just very difficult to kill. Can you see Boom and Bee's team? Here is Boom and Bee's team. Boom and Bee has what you would probably consider to be the dream team, honestly. Arza, I mean, Grand is still good. He's not as good as Vedrasir, but he's still good. What do I think about Dro? Dro is crazy strong. Dro actually has proven to be the best healer in the game. I thought it was Vivienne, but Dro is better. Dro is also very much anti-cleric, and yeah, Dro wrecks clerics. But the lucky thing is not many people have her. So actually, if more people start using Dro, then my team is in trouble. Fight Boomin. Oh man, I don't know why you guys like to see me lose so badly. Alright, so I'm gonna hit him with Luna. Alright, how bad am I gonna die? Oh my god, with Luna I didn't kill anybody. I didn't kill a single person there. How many clerics are faster than Dro? None. Dro is the fastest, is the second... Oh, actually no, that's not true. Ultima. Ultima is faster. Is Lindbergh better than Nameless? Yes, he is, but he doesn't have a 10-star Lindbergh. So, you know, what can he do? Yeah, Reaper's great. Reaper's so good early on because everybody's got a warrior. Haha, I killed 2 people that time. Best familiar is Raphael. The reason for Raphael being the best familiar is because Raphael's second skill is true damage. If you look at the other ones, Vinci is skill damage, and Edison is crit rate. So of the 3, true damage is the most powerful. T-Way, Conrad on greetings from Los Angeles. Conrad as a 6-star. You know, Conrad's not terrible, but he's not a good tank, and he's not a great damage dealer. He's kind of fun for silence and stuff like that. He's not terrible, let's say that. I'm going to use this moment to plug Twitch one more time, because please come watch me on Twitch. Please follow me on Twitch, because I am trying to move my main streaming platform to Twitch. Eventually, I don't know when, I'm going to stop streaming it to YouTube, and yeah, I want to keep it all on Twitch. I don't think it's very feasible for me to keep watching two chat boxes at once. Planet Trial? Oh man. When am I gonna stream again? I will stream on Friday. I'm gonna do the same double stream. Hi Fearless, you are on a live stream today. My monkey is OP. Monkey King is very strong. I don't have a good team for this. I did that, Bruno. Very few people read it. Not everybody reads messages on YouTube, so I'm going to have to keep doing it until everybody reads it. Oh my God, Monkey King just died straight up. What? Ouch. Okay. Conquest, I plan to do that. I plan to stream on Twitch and upload all solo or all videos to YouTube. All highlight videos, all everything is gonna go to YouTube. I don't know how to move the stream videos to YouTube. Thank you, T-Way. Oh my God, this is crazy. Thank you, Chelterar. Fearless, go ahead. How many people are on Twitch? There are 6 people watching on Twitch, I think. The answer is actually 10. 10 people on Twitch. So I am trying to move everybody over to there and work with that. This feels like Den. This is crazy. Like, I don't have... Because they locked my Luna, I have Freya. Freya's not... They locked my Ultima, so I can't force people to be stronger. I don't really know what I should be doing as a tank because Monkey King gets wrecked. Scream. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them live. Yes, I'm still gonna do them as single videos. Next week I may do it live though. Sacrifice Scarlet? No, I cannot sacrifice Scarlet because I need Scarlet to fire her skill. Scarlet will die before she fires a skill if I do that. Why did I switch to Twitch? Because Twitch is a better platform for streamings. Twitch gives me more control over my video. It lets you highlight. It lets you clip things. Oh God. It's ultimately like a better platform. It also gives me stronger control over the chat because I can use a bot to do the moderator thing. Thanks for watching, Arza. And so, all in all, I think that it's going to give me like more options when I stream. Yes, I know it's sacrificing quite a bit to ask people to move over to Twitch when I'm, when you come to watch on YouTube, but I believe that it's for the better. This is crazy. This stupid level. Oh my God, it's crazy. Oh, also I bought 2,700 gems worth of stuff. Your team, Rilia, you don't need to use star emoji. I can see you can actually just say Rilia 7 and I'll do it. Oh, category. Do I have a category? What's a category? I don't even know what that means. Apparently I'm on English strategy, or I'm in category Taptap Heroes. Is that a thing? Can I have more than one category? Apparently my category is Taptap Heroes. I don't know I don't know what more I can do than that. Okay, hold on. Rolia, Conrad, Mega, Olivia, Exdeath, Medusa. Should you swap Olivia with Vivienne and make Conrad 8? No, because you actually have no damage. You are struggling for damage with that team. You need to get rid of Olivia, yes, but you need to replace her with someone that's actually stronger. Having Mega and Exdeath is not going to help you. I've been watching people on Twitch for a long time. I just don't use it to... I never really used it to stream. I stream it off my PS4 where it's all built in, and then yeah, then I don't have to do anything. Who's my favorite character? Who's my favorite character? It is obviously Olivia. Obviously Olivia. Is there a gaming category? Can I add a gaming category? I don't know how to do that. I think I can add a tag. I don't know. See, I'm still trying to learn how to use Twitch. Chad, where do you mean I don't have an aura? Because my I don't have an aura for my idol team because it's just power here. There is no aura. And for my main team, I do have an aura. The only reason I don't have an aura for Planet Trial is because two factions are locked out. You got Medusa to 6 stars. That's great. Medusa is great. Alex, I did not intend to do a full stream today. I wanted to stream to test Twitch, and then because there was nobody on Twitch, I decided to stream to YouTube in order to get people to come over to Twitch. On that note, Alex, please follow me on Twitch, because I'm trying to move over to Twitch as my primary streaming platform. Is Lexar good? Lexar is crazy strong. His single target damage is insane. He can one-shot people. Absolutely. I've never seen him in action, but by the numbers, I mean, people have said that he can sit there and do like 700,000 damage in one skill. So, you know, that's nothing to sniff at. Anybody that can do that is, oh my god. Bloodtooth can do that. Why Olivia? Because I like Olivia. I'm not using her because she's good. I don't like her because she's good. I'm using her because I like her. Or, yeah, I like the way she looks. Wait, does Lexar's skill hit the front line? I thought his skill only hit one person. Oh! Okay, never mind. He hits all the front line, and that makes him even crazier. Because he gets stronger when he goes to 50%. He gets crazy strong. For everything he takes, he does more damage. Like, he gets stronger as he gets weaker. He's like super strong. Tiwei, yeah, I just like the way she looks. That's all. Also, she was my first 5-star, so there's that too. Johnson, hi, thank you. Why is there no option for donation or subscribe? You know what? I don't know how to do any of that yet. I don't believe you can subscribe until I become affiliated. There is a link to the Streamlabs. Oh. To enable bits, open the partner settings on... Okay, hold on. Hold on. See, this is why I'm streaming on Twitch, because I'm trying to figure it out. Let's open Twitch and take a look. I want to see what this is. What is this? Dashboard. It is partner settings. I don't think I have partner settings. I think I need to be like a higher level streamer before it's a thing. I don't think I have the option for direct donation. I You need like 100 followers. Yeah, so I'm still. How many till viewers can change video quality? That's a thing. You can do that. Johnson, the best 5-star for starters. Honestly, you get so many like the first 5 stars that you get are so random that it's hard to control. But I would say the 5 stars that would change your life the most at the very beginning of the game are gonna be obviously Monkey King, but Minotaur or Rillia are gonna be the ones that completely rock everyone else are at the same level. Because Minotaur is an amazing tank. Rillia and Minotaur are amazing tanks. Quaking Boots. Certain view count over the course of 30 days. Okay, I mean 30 days, that's fine. So we will continue to... I mean, the thing is, obviously, I can't get everybody to move over to Twitch instantly. So I need to slowly, stream on both and get things working. I don't mind if it takes a month, then it takes a month. So be it. That's okay by me. Oh, I gotta say, if I stream Sekiro, I'm not gonna have like all this. I'm not gonna have anything because it's going to be through my PS4, and therefore I won't be able to like control it with OBS or anything like that. But yeah, Johnson, if you have Minotaur, you're doing great. Minotaur is so good early on. Rillia is a better tank, but Minotaur is amazing. Minotaur is gonna do some crazy stuff for you. He's very hard to kill early because of his healing. See you later, Fearless. Thanks for watching. Okay, well, Quake and Boots, we'll see. If it's view count, one thing. I want to move all the followers over. I am going to keep uploading videos to YouTube, but I want to move Twitch for streaming. For sure, absolutely for sure. And then, I can create videos from Twitch and then move them over to YouTube as well. So I think that's also good. You have Hester and also Vidhar. Do you mean Verthandi? Those are both good. Hester and Verthandi are also great early on. Dang, you've got a good team. You've got some pretty good starters, actually. I am impressed. I'm also jealous of that Shoot Mel. To get a Shoot Mel that early on is great. Okay. Also because I believe Minotaur hits all enemies with his skills, so that helps too. Blake, actually, I wanna lower my stream quality a little bit. How do I do that? Can I lower it? Can I lower the bitrate a little bit? I'd like to, because I think I would drop less frames if I lowered the quality. Or if I had a better computer, that too. At 5-star, he hits frontline. Okay, that's probably, yeah. I don't know how to control quality of upload. Again, that's why we're here, because I don't know how to do it. I would like to make all of these changes. I would like to make all of these changes as we do this. And it gives, and Restream, I'm using something called Restream, and that gives me no option to change bitrate whatsoever. If somebody can tell me how to... I know I have no option to change that, honestly. Or maybe I do. Oh, maybe I do. Rate control. Oh, let's do this. Let's do that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What if I stream at VBR instead of CBR? Will that help a little bit? I'm not actually recording anything. I'm just going straight out of Streamlabs, and I'm trying to... Oh, wait, maybe it's this one. Oh! Oh! Oh, oh. Oh, I don't know what this means. I can't stream at less than 1080p, but I don't know how to change the bit rate too much. Actually, I can do that. Hold on. I can't do it. I can't do it while streaming, but I can change it next time. I can lower the quality a little bit. I can change it to VBR so it doesn't force it to the highest quality every single time. Pipe, thank you for the compliment. I'm just trying to help everybody out. You know, I have a lot of fun playing this game, and it's not super popular yet, so you know, we're trying to get more people to like it, more people to play it, and spread information. So Chile, wow, I've got some followers all around the world. Tomorrow you're getting 2 Monkey Kings, 2 Freyas, and 2 Chessias. Wow. All in one day? I can beat you. Tomorrow I'm going to get 10 Chessias. Which is actually a lie, because I'm not pulling any Miracle Eyes tomorrow. Buenas noches. Hello, Kike. It is 10:30 p.m. here, so actually it is nighttime. But not sleep time yet. Oh my gosh. What auto tap app do I use? I used an Android emulator called Nox Player, and it has auto click built in. How often should I plug the Twitch channel? Should I plug it like every half hour, every 20 minutes? I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep... Okay, you're back. Your phone was disabled. What did you miss? What did you miss? What did you miss, Kenneth? You missed the fact that I got to start the Miracle event one day early, and I got 3 Monkey Kings. Oh, yes, yes. My description on YouTube. I didn't change that. I did not change that. That's a great idea. Newbie question. How do I know it will be the next event? The Chinese servers are 4 days ahead of us, so they get the new event 4 days before us, and therefore we get to see what it is. Oh, how do I edit this? No, how do I edit this? How do I edit the video? Upload defaults. Okay, so it's gonna be on videos. Okay. Enable channel memberships. I can also plug my Twitch on Reddit. You know, I actually don't use Reddit. I have the Reddit thing, but I don't actually. You have. See you later, Blake. How can you get more Miracle Eyes for next event? Really, honestly, you can't. I hate to say it, but at 62 you have no way to get enough. Okay. Yeah. How long have I been streaming? You know, I don't know. I think an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I've been kind of messing with stuff. This is really an educational stream because I am because I'm learning like settings on Twitch as we're going. You know, I think that anything that's happening right now is that, you know, I can learn and change it on the fly. Also because I'm very poor at technology and social media, I will take everything under advisement. Thanks for watching, Kike. Mexico, nice. Is Paladin good? Paladin is not that good. I'll plug it on Reddit. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Reddit. Zexanoth is broken right now. He's not really actually very good. I don't know how to plug myself on Reddit. I actually don't know how to advertise on Reddit. What do I say that doesn't make me sound pretentious? T150C, you saw a 7-star Lexar? You got lucky. That's all it is. What is Streamlabs? Streamlabs is the app that I use to stream with. It pulls all the it uses OBS and it streams, and so it also has a donation system built in that directly donates to PayPal. Yeah, but no, I mean it's a legit software because like the top Fortnite streamers use it. It's just a good streaming software. That's all. with built-in stuff. Like, it has chat support, it has all these other things to create videos with. Encott, you got a 5-star Freya. Ooh, that's good. She unfortunately is not super good at 5 stars, so you have to consider, like, if you're going to replace someone with her, it better be someone that's also pretty bad. Unfortunately, Freya at 5 stars only hits 4 people with her skills, so while she is still very strong, keep that in mind and don't use her the same way that you would try to use a 6-star one that hits everybody. L. The answer is, if right now I'm auto-clicking, right? You can see that I'm killing people and I'm getting experience and it's going pretty fast, right? If I turn off auto-clicking like this and just leave it, you know, without the familiar attacking, as you can see, it goes a little bit slower, you know, because people got a regular attack and all that. So if you auto-click, you get a lot more resources in a faster period of time. Like, you know, I would kill 100 waves in... If I left it to idle, let's say I would kill 100 waves in, you know, 3 minutes. But if I auto-clicked, I would kill it in 2 minutes, and therefore, you know, you get the same amount of resources faster. If you were to leave the game like this for like 6 or like 8 hours, you would get all the benefits of auto-clicking. Probably less because you're wasting idle time. So auto-clicking just gives you more resources faster, or it just gives you a lot of bonus resources for the 4 to 5 hours that it auto-clicks. That's really hard to explain. Basically, you get wave rewards faster, and therefore you get more resources faster. That's the easiest way to put it. Rector, what the heck are you saying? Why do I feel like you have text-to-speech enabled and you're speaking nonsense? Should you buy Grand with Souls? To be perfectly honest, I think Grand is too expensive to buy with Souls. For 4,000, I think that you probably shouldn't do it unless it's like this... Hi Bruno, Poetic Alien. Unless he's like your last one, a 10-star. Oh, thanks Monk Bayar. Sorry, I've been so stressed out. Like, today, I didn't sleep until 7 a.m. because I was helping someone with some problems, and so like today my mind is not all in one place today. I got 3 hours of sleep and I'm kind of, you know, running on empty a little bit. Encott, that is correct. She's not a powerhouse at 5 stars. She's good, but she's no powerhouse. And if you manage to 6-star some like lesser characters, like if you were to 6-star a Mega, I think that would be better than a 5-star Freya, even though, you know, she's a hell unit. So if you say I love Jue, I don't know what that is. Encott, so my alt actually has the free 5-star Freya and I'm not using her. I'm choosing to use Olivia instead because hitting 6 people with a 15% chance to freeze versus 4 people with a 20% chance to petrify, I think is a better option. Monkey King is super, super good. The thing about a lot of heroes that are really good is that they aren't necessarily good at 5 stars. It's when they go to 6 stars that they become amazing. There are a lot of heroes that are just absolute trash at 5 stars. The best example that I have is always Forest Healer. Forest Healer, his regular attack at 5 stars heals 1 random person on your front line. And then at 6 stars, his normal attack heals your entire front line. It's 3 times the healing. It is a world of difference, and you know, something to think about because you just never want to use him at 5 stars. And there are a lot of people like that. Unfortunately, like Freya is like that too. So just because you have them doesn't mean a lot unless you can use them. You have 9 Orpheus. That... Make a troll team in Legion with that. Make 3 teams with... Can I do team battle today? Yeah, okay. I can do a bunch of them tonight. No problem. Oh shoot, does it end today? Well, I'll do a few. You are stuck on 3 Scarlets team, Den 325. Because the 3 Scarlet team is super freaking hard. If you don't, the key is to silence or stun 1 or 2 of the Scarlets and therefore stopping their poison skill. If you can't stop their poison skill, then you need to either kill them really, really fast or have a crap load of healing to get past it. You can't blitz that one down. Oh, shoot. You meant that team battle? I thought you meant guild battle, sorry. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll do team battle. When does it end? Okay, let us take a look. Let us take a look. Man, I'm the weakest one. Alright, Monk Bayar, go ahead and make me captain. I'll use up like all 9 of these. Hi, LPPC and DKDK. What the heck are you doing, Rector? I swear you're using a broken voice-to-speech thing. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. While I'm here, we are going to use this time to plug Twitch one more time. Please, if you are watching, please move over to Twitch. I am going to be moving all live streaming to Twitch. Please follow me there. I am going to stop streaming on YouTube eventually. Probably, you know, within a couple months, I'm sure. Or within a month, probably. I would like to move everyone over if possible. What just happened? Oh, now I'm captain. Okay. Okie doke. Wow, I don't know what I can beat. He has... One tank, 3 clerics. What the heck? 3 tanks, 3 clerics? Is Shootmail good at 5 stars? You know, I don't know. Thank you, Poetic Alien. You just 9-starred Luna? My gosh. My gosh. Alright, let's see here. Her regular attack only silences 2 people. She's not bad at 5 stars, but she's not amazing. Let's say that. Her power comes at 10 stars. Is Vivienne better at 5 stars? Vivienne is going to be a solid healer almost no matter what you do. an aura. Let's fight this guy. I bet you I can beat him. I bet you I can beat him. The answer was, yeah, I beat him. Thank you, Jerson Tadios. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Monk by I'll do the fights. I'll give it back to you when I go to sleep. No problem. Lionheart is a decent tank, but he doesn't go to 10 star, so by default he's weaker. He's a decent tank with no damage, let's say that. But it's funny that you say, is he food, because he is food. Friends request. You know what? Okay, fine. Let's just take friends. I'm not too worried about that. You don't have Twitch on your phone. You know, I don't know. I don't think so. I think you might be able to control that. Let me find out. Settings, notifications, by email, when a channel you follow goes live. Yes, you can actually set that. Oops. You can actually set it to email you. Medusa, good at 5 star. Medusa is good all the time. I believe Medusa's skill hits all 6 people, even at low level. Let me confirm that for you. Yeah, she hits all people, and she does poison and bleed at all levels. So yes, she's actually very good. Her petrify chance is pretty low, so you're not using her really for a lot of damage, but 90% to all enemies is actually pretty strong. So she is quite respectable. Quite respectable. Oh my god, I have so many windows open right now. Not even funny. What? Shoot. How many gems do I have in my alt? I have like 18,000. Cleanthus? I don't think so. You may want to contact customer service for that, but I don't know how friendly they are with account recovery. Dark Stallion, I'm not planning to focus on top games, but my next plan is to stream Sekiro, which is a game from Software, kind of the same as like Dark Souls and that comes out in middle of March. I am, you know, working towards that as well. That's part of why I want to do it on, why I want to start moving to Twitch now, because I will be streaming that on Twitch through the PS4. I won't have like all the, you know, notifications and stuff because I don't have my PS4 hooked up through my computer. So it's gonna be through, like, directly through the PS4 with a camera, all that stuff. But yeah, so far that's the plan. Because Taptap, the alt account is going to get stalled soon. Probably, you know, within the next couple months, it's going to get stalled to the point where I can, you know, there's not going to be much to do, and hopefully by that time I can start to replace it with other games. I do also have Resident Evil 7 that I want to do, and then, you know, maybe I can take other requests for PS4 games that are not shooters. Is the Rooster card worth it? Yes. Okay, so the Rooster card, last time it came out, it was $20 for, I believe, I don't know how many gems it gives right now, but it was $20 and it gave 12 Miracle Eyes. The new one that comes out tomorrow is $10 and it gives 9 Miracle Eyes. So it's a better deal for Miracle Eyes. Unfortunately, I need those 3 very badly, so it kind of hurts that they dropped it, but I guess for less money it's not so bad. How to improve my gameplay? Really, it was not 18 eyes before. They gave you 5 at the start and 1 per day, so it was 12. And with this one, you can only buy 1, so it's only 9 eyes for 10 bucks. Yeah, it could have been 20 eyes for 18 bucks, or 18 eyes for 20 bucks. If they had done that, I would have been happy to buy it, but, you know, they didn't do that. Johnson, the best advice in all of Taptap is patience. Is when you hit a point where you are stuck and you can't advance, and you're like, well, why don't I just buy this and hope that I get stronger, kind of a thing? Why don't I just use up my Miracle Eyes? Why don't I use up my tokens and gold keys? And the answer is, don't do it. Is just save, because you're gonna get there eventually. Just by playing the game, you're getting all these free resources, right? All the gold, purple gems and all that, and you're getting free chances at all the chests. And eventually you'll save up and you'll be able to do well in the weekly events, and that's where all your good characters are going to come from. So really, the only way to improve is be slow. Don't spend everything you have for one hero right now when, you know, a month down the line you can get 3 heroes, kind of a thing. Hi Michael. For example, a lot of people will, like, they'll alter their 4 and 5 stars just to level someone up right now, and that's the worst idea. That sacrifices so much growth down the line for, like, a quick bump right now, that, you know, you don't want to do it. So the answer is just patience. Mega is good at 7 stars. Mega is mediocre. I mean, he's a decent damage dealer at 7 stars, but the problem is, once you take him to 7, you're committed to leveling him at least up to 9 stars. Like, there's no point in stopping now. And he is not strong enough that you want to focus that much resources into him. So if you could throw him away and get, like, a much higher tier elf, then you'd be much better off taking them to 7 stars instead. Which is worth more, guild coins for tech or to buy heroes? It's 100% guild coins. Never ever buy heroes from guild shop, especially not now that the guild tree has been expanded much more than it used to be. Johnson, you're doing good, actually. You've got a good team, and the key to that is, once you have a better team, you can do better in Friends Boss, you can do better in Guild Boss, you can do better in PvP, you can get more rewards out of things, and the more rewards you get, you know, the better you'll do with leveling up good characters. You'll get more keys and stuff. You'll be able to do better in Planet Trial, and Planet Trial gives you tons of great rewards. Is there an auto-click function? Not within the game itself. You have to put the game on an emulator, or you have to like sideload an app to do it for you. In Android, it's very easy with this emulator, Nox Player, or actually on BlueStacks it can be done as well. But on iOS, you kind of have to jailbreak and root your phone and put on something to do it for you. I don't know the details. Saw Machine at 5 stars is very, very good. I would say Saw Machine is great up to like 7 or 8 stars, and after that he's just like a damage dealer. And he's a great damage dealer, don't get me wrong. He just will never do what you think he's going to do, and he's never going to silence a bunch of clerics. Especially if people on your server are smart and they level cleric speed. And also about being patient is like, don't waste your souls on cheapy heroes from the soul shop. Don't waste your guild points on, on anything, on heroes in there. Don't waste your luck points on terrible heroes and gear. It's really just patience, knowing where to focus your resources. And in almost all cases, the correct answer is focus resources towards the main 3 weekly events that come every single set of 3 weeks. I wouldn't say the best. I have good general knowledge. I don't have very detailed knowledge, but I have general knowledge. And, as much as I gave advice, I fall prey to it too. I got impatient. I pulled my keys for Shoot Mel. I pulled my stuff early. I do it too. I get desperate too. And it's not the best answer. You have to be willing to sacrifice progress down the line in order to get something that you really want, just like right now. So it's really your call. I can only tell you what the most effective way is to play. Which big events do I mean? Every week you will notice that there is one major event. The main 3 are Gold Chests, Miracle Eyes, and Fortune Wheel. To finish Gold Chests, you need 390 keys. To finish Fortune Wheel, you need 480 tokens. And to finish Miracle Eyes, you need 120 eyes. Those 3 weekly events will always come with a very good end reward. You can see here that the final reward for gold keys is a dro. This is the way that even like outside of this, let's say even if you pull junk out of your 500 keys, you are guaranteed 1 dro. Absolutely guaranteed. And that's how you can make sure that, you save up your resources and then blow them all on the main weekly event. Never pull anything outside of this weekly event. Don't pull gold keys any other time. Even if the up hero is a great one, pulling it outside of this weekly event is a waste of time. The same thing with pulling Miracle Eyes outside of Miracle Week and Wheel tokens outside of Wheel Week. It's a terrible waste of resources, and that's how you can guarantee a lot of good rewards. On top of that, the main event, this is considered a main event. It always comes with a sub-event that also gives you a lot of good resources. In this case, it's Fuse. So you never want to fuse outside of this event. Miracle Eyes comes with Heroic Runes, which gives you a lot of good stuff too. And the Wheel event comes with... what is the Wheel event with? The Wheel event sometimes comes with Tavern, in which you want to save up... You always want to save up your 6 and 7 star Tavern quests and try to do those during that. So really, once you learn what the cycle of major events are, then you want to really focus on, pooling your resources and not doing anything with them until those events to maximize your chances for good rewards. Good team for starters, Johnson. Honestly, at a 5-star level, there's no best team because it's 100% random. If you have a solid tank in Minotaur, you have some great damage in Verthandi, you have Shudmel, you have sorry, I already forgot the rest. Build a team with a tank and good damage and you're gonna kill people. That's all it is. You've got good healing, so you can really power through a lot of stuff really quickly early on with that kind of a team. How to get gold souls? They are annoying to collect. One thing you can do is on your daily event, make sure you're doing this every day. If you are VIP at all, you can buy extra tries, and sometimes that's worth it depending on how much you get here. Another option is progress in Den of Secrets, because every level you beat gives you a lot of yellow souls. Good morning, Emilian. And the final option is, well, first of all, also altering. If I alter, let's say I alter a... Oh, I have nothing to alter. Oh, I can alter this guy. If you alter heroes, you can actually get some from there. Look, I got 10 for altering a 3-star. And the final option, and this is the most up to you, is gold souls are very often in the normal shop. I think it's 120,000 gold for 50, or 100 gems for 100. And if you have like a bunch of spare gems, you can refresh the shop a few times and buy a bunch here. I think you can buy it like 3 to 5 times per day, and then no matter how many times you refresh, they will never show up again until the next day. So if you are really desperate, you can go ahead and do this. I did this. I absolutely did this too. When you're desperate for some progress, this is not a bad way to do it. Okay. Novell. Should you save for 1 month? No. If you are a total newbie in the game, actually it's worth it to play to like the first tier of rewards. In this case, like 20 keys. If you pull 20 keys, you get 1 eye and 5 keys back. If you pull 40 keys, you get 3 eyes and 15 keys back. So actually, it's worth it to pull a little bit towards everything. You don't need to worry about saving up to finish events until much later on. Probably again when you're at like 7, when you've got maybe like a 5 to 7 star team. Until then, it's okay to pull just a little bit. So like Fortune Wheel, you might want to pull like 100. Or like Miracle Eyes, you might want to pull 20 or 40 or something like that. You might want to stop there and not go any farther, and then save the rest towards the next event, kind of a thing. So like pulling all of those are going to give you quite a bit of progress early on for new accounts. And so the advice to hold on to everything is just a little bit, it's for a little bit further on in the game. Silver keys for 100,000? No, not really. Silver keys, like 90% of the time, you're gonna get a 1 or 2 star, so I wouldn't really bother with those. Apples and peaches. You know what? I believe it's gonna be because of this. No, actually, they don't have a crit rate. If they don't have a crit rate, then no, I have no idea. She shouldn't really be getting more criticals than anyone else. Oh, so expensive. Three assassins in the squad. See, the problem with having a lot of assassins is that assassins tend to only hit like 1 to 2 people with their skills. You are really holding yourself back in doing that because oh god, sorry, I'm missing the Twitch chat. Give me a sec, let me answer this. So by using 3 assassins, you lose out on having mages or wanderers in there that hit everybody. Like Scarlet hits everybody, Centaur hits 4, Shudmel hits everybody, Verthandi hits everybody. If you have too many assassins, you'll kill people one by one, but you tend to do a lot better by having like 1 assassin and everybody else hitting everybody, so that you can lower everybody's life, and then the assassin will pick them off, and then the mages will go ahead and like hit everybody again and kill them all at one go. It's a little bit more efficient to do it that way. That's all. Yeah, Scrim. Actually, you should check your rune. Do you have a crit rune on it? Thank you for the follow, Rep Batman. Okay, advanced wheel. Okay, advanced wheel. You should buy tokens when they cost about 250 gems each. You will notice that if you do Planet Trial, sometimes they will show up here at 2 tokens for 600 gems. Don't ever buy that. But if they show up later on, they will show up like in this range from like 6 to 12. They'll show up here 2 for 500 gems. That's worth it. 13 plus, they'll show up 2 for 450 gems, and that's really worth it. The thing to think about with advanced tokens is they're more worth it to earlier you are in the game, because advanced wheel gives you a very fixed 2 million gold, and if you consider what alchemy buys you early on in the game, 50 gems won't buy you anywhere close to that. So the more gold, the earlier you are, the better deal they are. Also, early in the shop, they'll show up 2 for 500 gems, and that's kind of worth it. Why did that one get so big? Why was that one big and everyone else wasn't? That makes no sense. Okay, let's do that. Thank you, Christoph, for the follow. Okay, Poetic Alien. Why don't I use my missions? I save them until the tavern event, and then I use up a bunch of. Thank you, Novel. Thank you for that. I don't know why it's not using the image. Weird. I save it for when the tavern event comes around, and then I would use them and try to get extra like 4 to 7 star missions. Until then, I mean, I don't see a point, and really, actually, you know what the better answer is? I'm lazy. I don't feel like, I hate tavern. I hate re-rolling missions. I hate picking heroes for it. It's so tedious to me, and I hate doing it. So that's why I don't use up like 300 books. Also, I'm broke in gems, so I can't afford to like tie them all up in re-rolls all the time. Even if it's a net positive, I can't afford to like go crazy on re-rolls. Novel, do not alter anything higher than 4 stars. 4 stars or higher, you really should not throw into the altar because they're too hard to get. If you're absolutely desperate and you need like one person, you need enough to do one person, go ahead, but really it's not the smartest idea. Hi, Dizzy Emir. Hi, thanks for the follow, Mr. Chubby. That's really big. Michael Flanagan, no. My new account is completely stalled. I'm thinking I'm going to pull some Miracle Eyes tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Friday. Should you buy Luna, Centaur, Freya, Ripper, or Scarlet? Do you mean in the Soul Shop? If you mean in the Soul Shop, then Luna, Freya, and Scarlet are the highest priority. Thank you, Shells. The other two are not so high priority. Centaur really is not as good as the other 3, and definitely not Ripper. but don't just buy them willy-nilly. Buy them when you need the duplicate. Like if you already have one Luna, then you should buy the second Luna. If you have no Lunas, then don't buy it. Don't buy anything. Just hold on to the souls and wait. Because the soul shop is never going to reset. It's never gonna have new hero. It's never gonna like bring random heroes. They do bring two new heroes maybe once a month. So you kind of want to sit on souls for those, because Luna, Freya, Scarlet, Ripper, Centaur, they're never going anywhere. They'll be in the shop forever. They're not gonna move. So it's better to wait and buy ones that benefit you rather than buying your first copy of one. Dizzy, I am idling on this stage for flags. I think I'm as far as my level will take me, and therefore I'm just picking a stage to idle on that is a multiple of 5. Does Guild Shop Reset bring new heroes? No, it does not. It brings you exactly the same heroes as before reset. And it's also very, very expensive to do, but really, you shouldn't be buying heroes from the guild shop anyway. It's very inefficient. You should be buying guild tech. Man, I didn't even intend to have a stream today. And then what did I do? I'm up for 2.5 hours anyway. But I think progress is good towards... I think I've got a better, at least a slightly better idea on what's going on Twitch. Hopefully, this is a successful move. Where would I place Dro in Elves? Second, behind Luna. I would place her. I would go Luna first, Dro second, and Centaur third. And unfortunately that knocks off Vegvisir and Grand. But I mean, they're really just tanks anyway. They're not useful damage dealers. I've always said it's tough for me to rate tanks very highly anyway. T153 cleric speed, I will show you. What are your thoughts are? Use all heroes. I wouldn't do that, Shells. You're sacrificing too much progress. It is level 40. I only didn't max it because it's really, really, really expensive. So I have plus 80 speed right now. For me, that's super vitally important because my team has like 4 clerics on it. Freya does not come in 4 stars. You mean Rillia? Actually, Rillia at 4 stars is not bad, because I believe at 4 stars, as long as she's at her final tier, she has the healing. But it's not a lot, so I wouldn't really try to focus on her. I'd try to wait until she was 5 stars. She'll do okay for you, but really, she's a 4 star, so she's gonna cap out much lower. Oh, someone was asking about my gems. I got 18,000 here. Walnir is not very good. He's a decent tank early on, but he becomes useless really fast because he has no damage. He has low defense, a lot of HP, and no damage whatsoever. Thank you to the new followers. Again, I am moving to Twitch, so please please follow me on Twitch. I will stop streaming live on YouTube eventually, probably in a month or so, less than a month. Where did I get gems from? I just didn't have anything to spend them on. They just slowly added up. After Secret Treasure came, this account just has nothing to buy. That's all. The main way that I spend gems is in Planet Trial on like large packs of stuff. Oh shoot, sorry Poetic Alien, I missed that. I'm buying packs of keys and flags and stuff like that, but this account is so low that it doesn't have a lot of stuff to buy right now. Luna or Reaper to 10. Luna 10 star is broken. Have you looked at her 10-star skill? It gives her 80% damage reduction. That's insane. That's how she tanks if she has Tears of the Goddess. 80% damage reduction. Luna is ridiculous. End of story. Yuhana, I mean, if you have him 8, you might as well go to 9. But you're doing it with the knowledge that you're going to eventually food him to someone else for a 10-star. He's not going to do you a good... He's not going to be great for you at 9-star. Do I still have a cat? Oh, I still have a cat. Hello, cat. Thanks, Poetic. I was about to do it, but I don't know. It feels wrong to self-promote right now. Actually, you know what? I'll do it. Poetic Alien, let me do it. I will do it. There, I just posted it. I wasn't, I wasn't sure how to word it, but just post it and let it go. Good luck, Michael. I mean, Heaven, the problem with Heaven and Hell 5 stars is because the odds are so bad, it's so easy to get nothing. And it's a regular occurrence for 120 eyes to just get you nothing. Yuhana, do you want to see the guild tech on my main account or my new account? Amelia, well, first of all, it's Amelia. It is, this is her name. Second of all, yeah, she's super calm today. Actually, no, she was yelling at me earlier. Do I read the stories? I read some of them. Not all of them. Hi Quincy son. This is the tech on my new account. You'll notice I haven't bothered unlocking everything because I don't even have any assassins on my team. I don't actually even have any wanderers, so there's no reason for me to spend heavily in this tech. I'm very heavy onto cleric because I have 4 clerics. I used to have 6 clerics actually. I switched to doing some warrior tech because I got a 7-star Minotaur and eventually I'm going to use him as my main tank. Yes, Quincy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that shoot Mel came out of left field. Came out of left field. I can't believe I got her. It was I mean, you saw I was so depressed, and then instantly it went away. I thought I was just gonna be depressed the whole day. Shells. Do I recommend anything other than Hell or Heaven? No. Only if you're very, very early in the game, very, very, very early. Then I would recommend Horde. But anything after that, it really should be Heaven and Hell. the other option is if you're like not really early, like you're still within your first month, you might want to use some eyes in other factions if it helps you finish heroic runes, but Heaven and Hell really is going to be ultimately the best use of them, because you can use the convert points in every other faction. You cannot use them in Heaven and Hell. F, where to start in guild tech? Really start by unlocking everything, and then kind of focus on the classes that you have a lot of. Like if you find that you have, you know, three wanderers, then go pretty heavy into the wanderer tree. If you have 2 assassins, maybe put some more into assassin tree. The most important are going to be attack and HP. If you have clerics, cleric dodge is far and away the most important. After that, you kind of maybe want to look at dodge, depending on who your main tank is. My main tank was Rulia for a while, so I put a lot into cleric dodge, but since I'm moving it to Minotaur, eventually I got to put in Minotaur warrior dodge kind of a thing. What does this icon? Oh, Twitch Prime. That's what that means. Hester or Ripper? Hester by far. Ripper, unfortunately, is not great. He's only... The problem with Ripper he's amazing versus friends bosses. He's just pretty terrible everywhere else. I just plugged my Twitch on Reddit, so if you happen to be there. What should you do, apples and peaches, when it's stagnant? That is the true testing point. Wolf Rider is terrible. He's like super low tier. He's not a good tank. He doesn't do good damage. His stun is not bad, but for everything else, he's pretty useless. If you want the stuns, maybe use Tesla instead. When your account progress is stagnant, that is the true test of you as a Taptap player. It's completely normal to be stagnant for 1 month, 2 months. Completely normal. There's nothing you can do about it. If the game just doesn't want to give you good luck, then there's nothing you can do. You saw, it took me 3 months to get a Shoot Mel. Just 1 Shoot Mel, it took me 3 months. Medusa or Scarlet, it kind of depends. Medusa, turns out, is better in pretty much all cases, though. So if you are in the process of building both, Medusa is gonna do better for you. Plus, Medusa works really well with Freya. Like, really, really, really well. 26,000 lottery coins. If you have 26,000 lottery coins, the only heroes that are good in lottery is the Saw Machine and Hester, and that's pretty much it. Like, Saw Machine and Hester are the only ones that are really worth buying. I mean, just refresh it once every day, and then when you get there, when they show up, keep it and just stop refreshing it. I've had Saw Machine here for over a week. Forest Healer or Mega? I'd say Mega is better early on, but as you hit 7 and 8 stars, you actually find healing to be super helpful. So Forest Healer comes out to be better because he's a better healer. But if your team has no damage, then Mega brings you some extra damage. If you've already got a lot of good damage, then Forest Healer brings healing to support that damage, kind of a thing. It really depends on the rest of the makeup of your team. Poetic, no. And it's only on her, so when she fires her skill, she becomes impossible to kill. And then, you know, if she does it every other turn or something like that, it's like, holy crap, she's crazy. She's super annoying to fight, that's for sure. And she actually does quite a bit of damage with her skill. Surprisingly high damage. You know what? If I get up to go to the bathroom right now, Amelia's gonna follow me. That poor girl. She follows me everywhere. Quincy, I mean, it took me 3 months, so it was lucky, yes, but it's it's patience. It's really just patience. I mean, how many videos did I put out where I pulled 90 eyes in heaven and hell and in undead and I got nothing? I did that, 3 times. Two assassins. It's hard to recommend 2 assassins. It really is. I would rather have only 1 assassin at most. But yeah, Forest Healer to 8 would be fine. You have Rillia, Medusa, Tesla, Spider, Freya. Freya. Thank you, Blake. Rillia, Medusa, Tesla, Spider, Freya. You have good damage, actually. Any of those would be fine. Mega or Forest would be fine in that team. It's which one you like more. Having more healing can't hurt because Rillia only heals herself, so actually Forest Healer might be better as support, but it's up to you, kind of a thing. Wait, hold on. Everyone follows Wolf Rider? He was like the leader of the army, wasn't he? Poor guy. He's such a terrible leader. Who is Severin and who is Sigurd? Why did they mess up? Did they mess up and use the wrong name here? Wait, Minotaur is also a leader. Do I think Tiger King can be an endgame teammate? No. Absolutely not. Tiger King is pretty terrible. Is Spider an endgame hero? Actually, no. His anti-mage stun is really nice, but he dies so fast. No, I get that. Abyss Lord is Severin, but who is Sigurd? Obviously Medusa is Medusa. Bloodtooth is... he doesn't have a name. Lexar is Lexar. Scarlet is Scarlet. Wolf Rider is Bernard. Hi, Bruno. Rillia is, I guess, Rillia. Lars. Sigurd is Eagle Eye. Oh. So they just messed up. So that line should not actually even be in there. This middle line should just be removed. Oh well. Did I get the follow? Yes, I did. Thank you, Blake. Okay, so Twitch is there. Channel here. Great. Up to 50 followers. Pretty good. Thanks people for moving over. Yeah, Eagle is good early game, but next event, the details are up here in the left. As a recap, if I buy the Miracle Eye card, the Rooster card, early, like on the very first day tomorrow, I will be able to pull 120 eyes on Wednesday, and I think I will do that live. So, wish me luck in getting top 20 or top 10 in Legion this weekend, and then I will be able to pull 120 eyes in Heaven and Hell live on Wednesday. That is my current plan. Maybe Monday if I get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. Most likely Wednesday. Lone hero for early game. Not really. It's not like early game. It's not really a good idea to go to make an assassin as like your damage dealer, because assassins have lower HP, and you know they'll die. They're not strong enough to support you, and plus because they only hit like a couple of people, they're not strong enough to wipe the other team on their own. Shells, absolutely yes. Bag space is super important. It doesn't matter how expensive it is. It doesn't matter. You need it. You have to buy it. It's never going to get cheaper, and you absolutely need over 200 slots. You're going to need like 250, 300 slots ultimately. And so I know it's expensive, but there's no better thing to buy with your gems. Can Saw Machine replace Tiger King or Walnir as a tank? No. Saw Machine has high HP, but he doesn't really have any good defensive options. Michael, honestly, neither of them are worth buying. Mulan and Grand, neither of them are good enough to really justify spending 4,000 souls on. Especially if you compare them with anyone else that costs 4,000 souls, like Luna or Scarlet. And if you compare Luna or Scarlet with Mulan and Grand, it's not even a comparison. Yuhana, Luna is so good that she's worth it. You can always work on Guild Tech later. Guild Tech is not as important as having the hero, because her ability is so good that actually her ability doesn't rely on damage. It's a straight up 50% silence on all 6 people. And you can't upgrade her speed, so really the Guild Tech isn't as important as you think it is. Where am I from? I'm from Los Angeles. Zero Heaven and Hell with 240 eyes. It happens. That's really bad odds though, because 240 eyes at 5% is still 12. Are you sure you didn't get... Are you not counting rare Heaven and Hell heroes? Because if all you got is like Heaven's Judges and Dark's Judges, that happens. But no, Luna is so good. Luna is so good. So this account right now is my goal is to... Let's see, do I got anything? Nope. The goal on this account right now is to save up and buy a... I'm trying to get to 4,000 so that I can buy a Luna here. And if I buy her, I will be able to 6-star because I already have one. And once I can 6-star her, then I can, you know, take her up to like 7 and 8-star because I've got quite a bit of fodder. Where would I place Valkyrie? You know, the simulations say that Valkyrie is top, but I don't know. Like, the thing is, she's so new that I still like Ultima better, but Valkyrie might be better overall. It's hard to say. She might be the top alliance right now, which doesn't mean as much as you think, because if Valkyrie is S tier and Ultima is like S tier, unfortunately the next ones are Saw and Tesla, and they're like C tier. They are not so great. You burn so many shards after keys. Oh my god. So this is really sad, right? When I did Fuse event on this account, on my main account, when I did Fuse event, I did my 10 5-stars, and I did, I think, 3 6-stars, right? Just maybe 3 or 4. And I had 1,500 4-star shards left. 1,500. In order to finish up the last 6-star, in order to finish this up, because I really needed the rune dust and the gold and the keys, I actually used up, well, this is all gained since then, but I actually used up all 1,500 shards. I used up everything I had to finish it. Not the smartest, but you know, I needed the progress. Like, I was desperate for the progress. Oh, my voice is wearing out, actually. You altered the rest for Freya. Yeah, I mean, Freya's kind of worth it. I mean, it's okay to sacrifice a little bit. It's not like the smartest thing to do, but there's a lot of times when emotion trumps intelligence, right? When I did the Samurai or Tesla, probably Tesla. Samurai is great for single target, for like concentrating damage on a couple of people. So he's a pretty good damage dealer, but Tesla's got great stun. But neither of them are great. Let's say that. Neither of them are very high tier. Anyway, so when I pulled my 300 keys for Shoot Mel and didn't get her, I pulled 3 energy summons and did get her. And now, actually, this account is screwed for heroic runes. Like, I used all my shards, I used all my energy summons, and now I pretty much have... I'm very in danger of not being able to finish heroic runes on this account. And I'm a little bit worried about that. Blake, remember that you can also, like, in moments of desperation, just go here and buy a whole bunch of extra shards and alter them all up too. This is not the worst idea, to be honest. You can just, yeah, early on in the game, actually, it's very worth it to buy those shards with gems. I should probably be doing that. Nice, Blake. Nice. Oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong account. God, I should have bought it on my other account. That was expensive. Oops. Have I spent money on the game? I have spent about $130, $150 of my own money on this account. Everything past that has been 100% from donations. And the other account is VIP3, and that is 100% from donations as well. If people donate to me with the explicit request that I put the money into the game, I can do that. I will buy, you know, whatever it is right there on stream for you, so, you know, just letting you know. Lindbergh or Verthandi? Yeah, Lindbergh is better. Verthandi's the reason that Verthandi is so good is because she's common. is because you are guaranteed to get her if you wait, versus Lindbergh, who you can spend a year pulling in heaven and hell and never get. Verthandi, you spend 3 months, you will have a 9-star Verthandi. Like, you will get it. Six-star Freya is amazing. She absolutely is amazing. And luckily, the great thing is now you can pull in heaven and hell, and you will get fodder, and you'll keep going. The only problem is, generally you get stuck at about 7 stars on Freya, and you will find that it's very hard to move past that. And as the rest of your team moves on to 8 and 9 stars, and Freya is still stuck at 7, you have to get rid of her. She won't be any good for you at 7 stars, and you'll have to lose the Aura and lose Freya. That's what I had to do, and honestly, that's the only way to advance is, keep your characters at higher stars. You cannot hold on to lower star heaven and hell just for the Aura. And that's like a really hard lesson to learn too. Shells. It makes sense to fuse more than 10 5-stars to obtain more 6 stars. At my point in the game, I needed to fuse like 25 to 30 10 5-stars just to make 10 6-stars. I think it's worth it because as long as you're doing your events religiously every single day, you should be getting enough shards to make all those fusions. As long as you also hold on to as many 3 stars as you can, so that in your initial rush you can fuse like crazy, and then you dip into your crazy stash of 3-star and 4-star shards and just make a whole ton of things. I can still fuse more. I choose not to because I don't need any more. But also because I pulled so much in heaven and hell, I have a lot of, in undead, I have a lot of undead fodder that I can use. So I made a lot of that too. But yeah, there's no way to make all 10 6-stars without making more than 10 5-stars. And yes, you're wasting a little bit, but it's okay. The end result is worth it. What is this icon? Do I eventually plan to replace someone with Lindbergh? Yeah, well, okay. So actually, this account, I'm never gonna have a Lindbergh. I have one Lindbergh right here. I have one. So there's no chance that he's ever gonna become a 10-star. I do intend to someday maybe level up this Mars and replace Verthandi with him on my main team, but that's obviously also not coming anytime soon because I need dupes. I need 3 more Mars to even do it, so what can I do? Lindbergh is so hard to get that he's not like an urgent need for me at this point, let's say that. Because like I told Blake, I don't dream of getting a full heaven and hell team because like the odds of that are so low. I'd rather aim at something a little bit more within my grasp, which is to get a very strong Unity team, which I actually already have, but I can do way better. I don't know, Blake. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll see what happens on Wednesday, right? Maybe I'm gonna pull some crazy luck. Maybe you're just gonna see me go back to back Mars, Chesia, Mars, or something like that. And then I'm gonna convert like 3 Lunas in a row or something. As far as what I'm going to do with my convert points, though, is I'm actually going to convert in Alliance because I need 1 copy of Ultima in order to get him to 10 stars, plus the fodder, of course. But I need 1 Ultima, so I'm going to try and convert in there because I can get Ultima and Valkyrie. And as soon as I get the last Ultima, I'm going to switch over to Elf and just hope for Dro. It would be nice to have Dro. What is this? Oh god. Twitch app is super slow. Thanks for watching, Sarthak. Another good point about being in a good guild is you can have good teammates, right? You can get people for team arena. That's always nice. Okay, it is 12 o'clock. I really did not intend to stream today. I did not intend to have a long stream because, you know, like I said, I was just going to test out Twitch and see how things are going. I think progress is good. I'm happy that 50 people, or like I got 30 people to move over to Twitch. Before I leave, I'm going to plug it one last time. Anybody that happens to still be here that is not following me on Twitch, please do so at this URL. Please come move to Twitch so that I can stop streaming on YouTube. I think Twitch is going to be better for me. Is the Soul Shop worth it? Absolutely yes. It's very slow to buy things out of it, but the available heroes are very good. Tomorrow, no. Mulan and Grand, no. Don't buy those. How do you level your pet? Level the first skill until it gets too expensive, and then move over to the other ones. You want this one to be... Thank you, together we are blank. You want this one to be high because if you end up in like a stuck battle where both people have too much healing, this pet will make the difference. You want to put a little bit into true damage, and as soon as you unlock speed, you want to do as much as you can in speed because this is critical. It would be nice to max true damage, but as you can see, true damage is extremely expensive. I mean, it starts off at like 1 million gold even for level 1, so it's very, very hard to level early on. You can't go wrong focusing on this, but you can't go wrong focusing on this and this as well. Let's say that. Like, there is no wrong way to build your pet. How about that? At what level does it hit 4 people? I believe it is 61. I believe at 31 it hits 3 people, and at 61 it hits 4 people. And yes, it's very expensive, so I don't like playing shooters. I'm very, very bad at shooters. Also, my computer is very bad, so I don't think it's not gonna go well for me to play shooter games. I would consider it if I ever upgraded my computer, but that's not happening like really anytime soon because it's very expensive. What should you buy with feathers? The only thing that you should buy with feathers is Verthandi. You should save all feathers for Verthandi until you can buy like 3 of them, and then live with that for a little while, and then try to buy 2 more and get her to 10 stars. My second account has the first one, and I believe has 30,000 feathers. So you can check your own progress against mine if you are on day 45. The only thing this account has bought in the feather shop is one Verthandi. And I have 32,000 towards the next one. I have done nothing but save for this. And this is my progress at day 45, is 87,000 feathers. It helps that because of my full cleric team, I was able to complete an expedition pretty much every time. If you have like Aurelia and stuff like that, then you can go pretty far in expedition. Oops. Yeah, I mean, spending on pet food is good, but I think that Verthandi would help you more in the long run. Hi, Jay Muller. L, honestly, it's better to convert 5 stars, because converting 4 stars is only going to give you 4 stars that can go up to 5 stars and stuff like that. But converting 5 stars gives you heroes that never came from 4 stars. So, like, I don't care if you convert 30 Rillias from 4 stars. If I convert 2 Scarlets, I've done so much better than you. The only reason to convert 4 stars is if you're like absolutely desperate for one last minute 4-star hero to fuse someone, but otherwise there's no need. There really is no need to do it. Valkyrie is amazing. Valkyrie might be the best alliance hero. I still really like Ultima, but Valkyrie's good. Oh, my throat hurts. I hope I'm not getting sick. Alright, I need to call it. I need to get something to drink. I probably should have thought about that earlier and had something on hand, but I forgot because I did not intend to stay up for 3 hours. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please, if you haven't, please follow my Twitch account. I'm going to continue to stream on both for a little while, though. Good night, everyone. It is midnight, and yeah, it's midnight. Alright. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.